Hello, everybody, and welcome to Echoes of History, where lost voices of the past finally get to speak. Imagine you're standing on the edge of the desert, the sun low in the sky, painting long shadows over sand dunes that have held secrets for thousands of years. Ahead of you, hidden behind a stretch of unyielding barbed wire and guarded by signs that whisper warnings rather than names, lies a structure that Egypt has almost entirely locked away. This is Zawyet el-Aryan, a pyramid that refuses to be seen, yet whose silence speaks louder than any words. Its shape is unlike the great pyramids of Giza. Instead of soaring triangles carved from perfect blocks, this one seems layered, each step carefully built over the one beneath it. Some say 14 layers, though time and decay make counting a quiet mystery. You can feel the weight of history pressing down even before you cross the threshold of the military zone. Soldiers patrol, gates close, and cameras watch, but the sand itself remembers. It remembers the hands that built this place, the quiet ceremonies that once marked the rise of a king long forgotten. Imagine yourself walking alongside the fences, feeling the rough metal under your fingertip. The desert wind brushes against your cheek, carrying whispers from 4,500 years ago. There are no crowds here, no tourist chatter, only the soft moans of the path. Here, even the air seems reverent. The pyramid's foundation stretches across more than 100 meters, yet its exact height remains a mystery. Historians have debated its purpose. Some believe it was the unfinished monument of Kaaba, a third dynasty king whose name survives only in fragments. Others suggest it was a ceremonial structure, a symbol of power and transition rather than a tomb. Whatever the truth, the pyramid's presence is undeniable. It is a silent witness to an age when Egypt was only beginning to grasp the magic of monumental architecture. Now imagine the layers themselves, each one a ring of carefully placed stones, creating a step design that looks almost like a staircase frozen in time. This layer pyramid, as scholars call it, seems to beckon you to climb, but only in your mind. The stones are rough, untouched, and perhaps dangerous to ascend. And yet, there is a beauty in their raw imperfection. 32 magazines, hidden chambers buried beneath layers of sand, may have once held treasures, offerings, or sacred relics. They remain empty, or perhaps the desert has swallowed their contents. No one can say for sure. Imagine the echo of a footstep inside one of these chambers, a sound that has not disturbed these stones for centuries. The air is cool here, the temperature of memory itself. You feel it brushing against your skin like a ghostly hand, reminding you that some histories are too fragile to expose. In the hush of the desert, you can almost hear the distant chants of priests, long-forgotten voices that once guided the ritual life of the pyramid. They spoke to the king, to the gods, to eternity itself. Today, their songs are reduced to silence, and the pyramid remains behind its fence, locked, unseen, and yet somehow alive in imagination. Notice the surrounding terrain. Small hills rise like the backs of sleeping animals. The sand shifts with the wind, sometimes covering fragments of stones, sometimes revealing them. This is Egypt, as it was in the 3rd millennium BCE, harsh yet tender, vast yet intimate. The desert remembers, and in its memory, the pyramid waits. Think of the soldiers guarding the perimeter. To them, it is merely a military zone. To you, it is a portal to another era, a place where kings walked and vanished, where stones were lifted with human hands alone, and where dreams of immortality were etched in limestone. And though you cannot enter, imagine standing here quietly, breathing with the past, letting the desert and the layer pyramid tell their story to your soul. As the sun dips lower, The shadow of the pyramid stretches across the sand like a finger pointing toward eternity, even from afar. Its stepped silhouette reminds you that history is not always in plain sight. Sometimes it is hidden, waiting patiently for a viewer willing to listen, to imagine, to dream. Now, imagine the pyramid at night. The military fence is invisible. The desert stretches endlessly in all directions. Stars glitter faintly over the sand, and the pyramid stands like a sleeping sentinel. It is almost invisible from afar, yet profoundly present if you know where to look. Imagine yourself approaching it one last time. Feel the cool stone beneath your fingertips. Hear the whispers of wind brushing across the layers, carrying messages from centuries long past. The pyramid silence is not empty. It is alive with the memory of human ambition, devotion, and mystery. Think of the invisible king once more. Perhaps he is not gone, only hidden. Perhaps his story, like the desert sands, drifts from place to place, waiting for a listener willing to pause, to imagine, to feel. And now, take a step back. Imagine the desert closing in, the stars watching, the fence once again guarding this secret. The layer pyramid of Zawyet el-Aryan remains unseen and untouchable, yet no less powerful for it. It is a monument to what we build, what we dream, and what time ultimately decides to keep hidden. Thank you for spending this time with a pyramid the world has almost forgotten. If even a whisper of its loneliness touched you tonight, please like, subscribe to Echoes of History, and ring the bell. Some voices deserve to be heard before the desert takes them forever. Good night.